So now you're a teenager or a 20-something or in your 30s, Generation X, Generation Y, or a 60-something, and you think that you have a monopoly on wisdom. Hello again, everyone. I'm Eli's dad with Project Eli, where we educate, we lead, and we inspire. And that brings us to one Samuel Longhorn Clemens. Born November 30th, 1835, died April 21st, 1910. Was born the first sighting of Halley's Comet and said that he would die the next time Halley's Comet came close to Earth, and he was correct. He died the day before that happened. I'm speaking, of course, of someone better known as Mark Twain. Mark Twain had so many unbelievably great quotes that are apropos even today, that wisdom is not something that's brand new. Wisdom is something that's been there, but do you have the capacity to listen, to hear, and to absorb and embrace? There were so many neat quotes from him. I want to go over a bunch of them, and as always, some of them I'm just going to tell you, they're self-explanatory. Others, as you all well know, I always carry change for nickels so that I can add my 2 cents when it's necessary. So let's get to some of them, because it's going to be a little series. These were so great, so interesting, that I just was so excited when I was reading them. First one, 20 years from now, you'll be more disappointed by the things you didn't do by the ones you did do. So throw off the bowline, sail away from the safe harbor, catch the trade winds in your sails, explore, dream, discover. Get out there! Second one, the secret of getting ahead is getting started. Boy, have we ever gone over this on this channel. The key element to get out of the state of procrastination is to get to a starting line. You don't always see the finish line, but to get ahead, the first thing you have to do is get started. That builds momentum, that gives you the inertia to keep going. 3, continuous improvement is better than delayed perfection. Once again, we're talking about procrastination. So people so many times say they have to see everything perfect before they get started. Get started. You will improve. You will get better. It's the analogy I always like to give. When you go to work, you don't get in your car and wait for every light to be green. You get in your car, you know there's going to be yellow lights, red lights. You're going to have to stop. There's going to be detours. Get started. Continuous improvement is better than delayed perfection. You got to get to the starting line. With courage, you will dare to take risks, have the strength to be compassionate, and the wisdom to be humble. Courage is the foundation of integrity. I'm going to leave that one just as it is. Life is short. Break the rules. Forgive quickly. Kiss slowly. Love truly. Laugh uncontrollably, and never regret anything that makes you smile. Next one. All you need in this life is ignorance and confidence, and then success is sure. You don't have to know everything to go from where you are to where you want to be. All you need is a starting line. And if you have the confidence, if you chunk things down into small components, doable components, yeah, they stretch you, but they're doable. And once you do that, and you have that confidence, you say, I did that, now I can do this, now I can do this, now I can do this. That's the way life is. Don't get overwhelmed by all of the steps that you're going to have to take to get from point A to point Z. Focus on getting from point A to point B, chunk it down into doable steps, and have the confidence that yes, you can get it done. Give every day the chance to become the most beautiful of your life. Your morning routine is so critical to your success. Envision the things that you want to achieve. See yourself doing them. Feel the accomplishment of having done them. That gets your day off to a good start. Don't start by looking at negative stuff on Facebook or whatever, Instagram, get your focus in a positive direction. Don't allow other people to determine your attitude. Common sense says, determine your own attitude. That's how you become positive. Don't let other people let their negativity seep inside your brain. The world owes you nothing. It was here first. So many people feel entitled. You're not entitled to anything. You got to go out and you got to do it. You got to make it happen. Do something every day that you don't want to do. This is the golden rule for acquiring the habit of doing your duty without pain. Another way of saying, hey, do something every day that's outside of your comfort zone. And then you become comfortable doing things that are not comfortable. It's a habit that you develop and you evolve as a person when you're able to step out of your comfort zone. The only way to achieve something great is to do something you haven't done before, and that means getting out of your comfort zone. I can teach anybody how to get what they want out of life. The problem is that I can't find anybody who could tell me what they want. Folks, it's critical that you have a purpose defined for yourself. That doesn't mean that that can be your one and only purpose. That doesn't mean that it can't change. But you need to have a particular focus each and every day of what it is you want to achieve, a purpose, a reason for getting up in the morning. Don't just get up and go through the routine and just going through the paces. What is your reason for being where you're going to go? What is it you want to accomplish? What is it that drives you? And when you have that drive, when you have that purpose, it makes life worth living, and it's the difference between living and merely existing. And the last one we're going to talk about today is don't wait. The time will never be just right. This was one of the lessons that I learned from one of my first mentors, a gentleman named Mr. Mort Mutnick, who told me that, people want to go into have their own business, they have these great ideas, but they're saying, the economy's not right, and so on. And he said to me, you know what? The economy's never right. The fact when you have a good economy is actually not the normal time. It's when the economy is bad, that's more normal. You don't wait. Get out and do that. Create your own circumstances and make the time right. Don't procrastinate. Get out there, take a step, get to the starting line. These are critical things. Okay, these are some quotes from Mark Twain. Just to give you an idea that wisdom was not invented in the recent past. Wisdom has been there since the time of the Bible, but some people express it better than others. Mark Twain was one of those who was gifted with that particular skill. Next time we get together, we're going to go over some more Mark Twain quotes just to see that the things that make somebody successful are the same things now as they were back then. And because we will never end a meeting on a philosophical note, let's all get out there and charge! I'm Eli's dad.